so they can become comfortable with it. You leave them not to be guided. They grow up, they're not comfortable with their deen. They have no respect for Allah Almighty's guidance. You know where the responsibility lies on us, because we didn't guide them. Don't be foolish. Allah says you spare the rod, you make the ruin. We don't play timeouts. We tear that rump up. We're not saying abuse them, but we get to make sure that they know about the business. Allah Almighty destroyed civilizations. Drowned them. Hell put fire and brimstone on them because of their disobedience, willful disobedience. He didn't say, okay, look, I'm going to give y'all a timeout. Y'all just get all this freaky stuff together. Think about it. He wiped them out. He gave Noah's people 900 years. Noah was 50 years old when the revelation came to him. To build the ark, to get the people, to guide the people. I don't know, nobody had that much time in life. And only 72 people got on the ship, on the ark, in the ark. 72. His wife was disobedient and his son was disobedient. But his son knew, his wife knew. They just chose not to. Lot's wife knew, but she chose not to. Even Asir's husband, Pharaoh, knew, but he chose not to. And so now he is a sign for all people to see that he was rebellious against Allah Almighty. Even in the flood, they preserved him. The water was never able to degenerate his flesh. He's in a museum in Egypt. You can go in the museum and see his body right there encased. Ramses. So what are we thinking about when we think? If our thinking is not to be God-like in our thinking and our guidance, what are we doing here? Don't you know that our children are entrusted to us? And we have to teach them, not just through teaching, but through our actions too. Our homes must reflect, they must hear the name of their Lord in the household. They must see reflection so that when they're in school, they don't feel insecure about being who they are. If you are insecure about who you are, then you're not going to practice that. That's going to take you to your Lord. We hold that responsibility. That is on us. We take it lightly. It is not lightly. It is very serious. Because now we're looking at someone's past and a future in the society of the decadence. We're looking at the neglect of people who were not guided, that didn't guide their children. And we're looking at our future now in the streets by not guiding our children. We are in the worst of times, And we are sitting idly by, taking it lightly. We should start telling our daughters about themselves and about their Lord. Start telling our boys about themselves and their Lord. So they can grow up on it like they grow up on Captain Crunch or Superman or Batman or whatever else they're growing up on. Looking crazy, acting crazy. Then now when they get grown, you want to kill them. Because you can't deal with them. Deal with them while they're babies. Feed them nourishment and they grow up healthy. Healthy mind, healthy spirit. Respecting their Lord. Who knew what Lukewarm would be? They say Lukewarm was wise, but his father had to be a wise man too. They don't even mention his father. But they say he was of the lineage of Abraham, alayhi salam. His father was so humble, he just asked Allah, just don't mention me. I don't even want to be known, only to you. And that's a powerful brother there. I don't want to be known by this world. Only by my Lord, which is forever, eternal. To be known in this world by somebody just is like a flicker of a twinkling of an eye. It has the value of the wing of a mosquito. What's the point? Let me be known by my Lord forever. I taught my children to love their Lord, to respect their Lord. And now my Lord is pleased with me because I taught them about their Lord. That's an honor. And Allah will that's a blessing that you will never stop. Then those children will pray for you when you're dead. That's the only blessing. That's one of two blessings that can be continued to be given to you. Children that still pray for you when you're gone from this life. And the deeds that you did in this life, they continue in the next life. So why wouldn't you teach your children? Never mind what people say to them, wherever they say it to them. Train your children to be believers in their Lord Allah Almighty. So that light will shine through them, from them, to attract other children. Allah Almighty spoke to the people through Jesus Christ as in the cradle. We have special children. Don't allow them to be cheated from our own neglect of not teaching them. This is on us. When they're in school, children should be attracted to them. They should love and they should be able to teach them about the things that they should be about. If they can teach a game, some game that they have on their little computers, and tell them about movies that they saw, they can teach them about their Lord and their deen. Tell them stories about the prophets. Tell them a story about the Prophet Muhammad, how he came 600 years after Jesus Christ. They don't have to be arguing, just teach them. Children are open, they're on the level of prophets. Why would you allow them to grow up to become devils after being on the level of prophets as children? We underestimate the intelligence of our children because their intelligence is not from us. That intelligence is from their Lord. It is from their Lord, Allah Almighty. The test on us is our ability to articulate to them how to utilize their intelligence, which should be in the way of their Lord, to be godlike. Can you imagine growing godlike from a baby into your manhood or your womanhood? Can you imagine the power that you have? Alhamdulillah that we get old and we say, oh, all the stuff I did, oh, Allah forgive me, I'm on my deathbed, I submit. Good, alhamdulillah. But from a child, raising that child and putting in them step by step the knowledge of their Lord and themselves, to grow up and to be in school and be in a society like this and to be able to spread that because they know who they are and whose they are as babies. Look at the effect that has on a society. We're not doing that. We allow them to say anything, to do anything, look any kind of way. Most people, there are many people that I see, they feel insulted. They say, Assalamu alaikum, and I say, wa alaikum salam. And they feel insulted that I didn't know that they were Muslim.